So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is other Ryan here.
And today we once again have another interesting video for you all. Now this one is talking about the animatronic reflection in the newest teaser on scottgames.com.
Yes, and in today's theory we're going to be suggesting who this animatronic could possibly be from our own thoughts and the community's thoughts also.
Yes, because there's been a couple of mixed speculative points here, hasn't there? And many people are thinking that this could be a whole host of nightmare animatronics.
Yes, I mean obviously no one knows who it is right now because whoever it is shrouded in darkness, so it's just guesswork at the moment.
Absolutely. Now I think the first thing we should definitely speak about is our own personal opinion. Now, after putting some thought into this, it could possibly be the Golden Freddy Nightmare animatronic everyone wanted to see. I mean, it kind of made sense that we'd see him as the 5th installment, doesn't it?
Yes, because as we know in the bad ending of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 and also the good ending, there's always a 5th animatronic in the background when we see all the heads lying there on the floor.
Yes.
And the fact that we can see it's constantly in the background, you can make a direct link to what's happening in this image here. It's not seen in the actual image, but it's in the darkness, if you know what I mean.
Exactly, and you've got to think back to also Five Nights at Freddy's 3 on night 5. There's this mystery child we seem to play as, and it's the 5th child, and, you know, we don't spawn as an animatronic. We are a child, we appear on the main stage, and we make our way to the back room. And it's just ironic that we're the 5th child, and amongst all of the things we have to do in FNAF 3 to kind of get to this point, and when we actually get the good ending, it's the Golden Freddy mask of the crying child. And one more point as well, going back to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Help Them Save Them minigame, when, you know, the 5th child that appears in the center of the screen, followed by the Golden Freddy jump scare, it all seems to hint that this 5th child could be the Golden Freddy. Now, what we actually might be seeing here is some form of symbolism. Of course, we know the Purple Freddy was used to trick the 4 main animatronics into getting destroyed, and maybe it's this Golden Freddy character. Because of his abilities, he may have been able to foresee past this, and for all we know, the Purple Freddy laying on the floor, the hat and things, and maybe the Nightmare Golden Freddy that we're seeing here could be some kind of portrayance to show dominance, and that the Purple Freddy we once knew is now no more.
Yeah, I see what you mean there, because obviously, to get the good ending in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, we have to go through all these little mini-games.
Absolutely,
and the fact that we're doing it to save this Golden Freddy character, and then this Golden Freddy character with 4 others, it seems to be just you alone who's pressurizing this purple man to enter the Springtrap suit. So
yes,
yeah, I definitely see where you're going with this, that the purple hat and the Golden Freddy could be in the same image here.
Yes, exactly. Now, I think another thing a lot of people were thinking as a community was that this is going to be the Nightmare Purple Freddy, but I don't know, for me that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now that we kind of know this, well, we presume that it was possibly the purple guy within this suit kind of walking it to the back room. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, does it? I mean, if this is just a, you know, a costume that someone could climb into and operate, of course, manually, and there might not have been any risk there, then, you know, why would it be in the nightmare form? Yeah,
because Purple Freddy has been shrouded in so much mystery. Like, we don't exactly know who this person is, and the fact that Scott would go ahead and make a nightmare animatronic out of something we don't actually know. I mean, yeah, sure, he's introduced new characters, but it would seem a bit, I don't know,
a bit vague, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, he'd need to introduce it a little bit more before, obviously, introducing it as a nightmare animatronic.
Absolutely, I was going to say, most of the nightmare animatronics we've seen so far, it's kind of like, oh, it's Foxy, and it's straight away, there's a link. But I think if this was some kind of Nightmare Purple Freddy, we'd kind of be like, huh, what's his importance here? I mean, granted, we've got the whole kind of Fredbear's Family Diner, but still, that is a mystery in itself, isn't it? And that's something we still don't know a whole lot on, really. Now, upon first glance of this reflection, of course, it's upside down, and I think one of the key points we knew the Mangle character was that it was always upside down looking at you. It was always hanging off of something, but I think what you have to think about here is that a reflection is generally cast in a reverse manner. So, of course, if this floor is kind of glossy, I mean, you look at the Freddy hat and you can see the reflection being cast there. It's also upside down. This Nightmare animatronic could be stood upright right now, and of course, the reflection being cast is just showing it in the reversed manner. I think a lot of the community is thinking that this may be some form of symbolism towards, of course, the Mangle always being upside down, and maybe the existence of some kind of nightmare form of this character.
Yeah, I mean, as we know, well, if we were to suggest that it is stood upright, then we know it probably wouldn't be the Mangle, unless this was in a time era where the Mangle was in perfect form and could stand upright, but I don't think the Mangle existed within the same time space as Fredbear's Diner.
No, absolutely not.
It was only introduced into Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but then again, the main theme behind all this is 1987, so who knows? It could go one way or the other.
Yeah, it definitely could, and I think, as we say before, this is one of those topics which everyone's going to debate, because we don't actually see anything 100% in this image, so we can't definitely finalize it down to anything concerned, but there's our thoughts and reflections, guys, and we do hope you enjoyed the video.
And if you're new to this channel, why not subscribe for more theories like this and also the gameplays?
So, thank you very much for watching the video, guys, and we'll, of course, see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?